in the upper bracket finals of the Heroes Community Cup. On the blue team, it is going to be Relics and Friends. Trinity will be playing as the Rainer. Not Zach F on his usual Malfurion. Kopi onto the Muradin. Maya will be playing as the Zeratul. Last but not least, Zace will be playing as the Rexar. And on the side of the red team, we got myRevenge. The overlays are a little bit wrong. We're going to switch that around, so don't worry. myRevenge will be on the red team. And Sliderby will be playing as the Lyric. Zappy onto the Tyro. Capricorn playing quickly as the Jaina. Miss Finer will be Sonia. Last but not least, foe will be the ugly Brightwing. Zace, aggressive Misha charge. It's going to lose Misha. Quarter of, a kill. Worth of EXP going towards myRevenge already. In terms of level 1 talents, everything looks to be very standard so far. I think it's wow. It's Endless Fury. This is not even... This is like next level gaming. It's not even Warcry, it's not even short of I think I can't really recall what's the other talent there, but yeah, this is crazy. This is Endless Fury, increases maximum fury to 200. I've never really seen this getting picked up before by any Sonya. We are also going to see reanimation on Lyric, as well as Purge Evil on Tyrael, Conjure up on Jaina, plus what looks like the standard Hyper Shift, which reduces the cooldown of phase shift and also helps with mobility generally. Hyper shift right there. And on the side here for RNF, Relics and Friends, it will be Regen Master on the Zeratul, Scouting Drone on Malfurion, Seasoned Marksman on Rainer, Reverberation on Muradin. Last but not least, it will be Flare Up on Rexar. Miss Finer just nicely clearing the lane pretty well with Whirlwind. So bottom lane looks to be dead even. And top part we can see Jaina being addressed already. Great rotation here by RNF. They also get a bit of an EXP lead. So the weakness of foe is that pre-level 7, he does not have shield. Pre-level 10, he does not have blink heal. Pre-level 13 does not have shield dust. So he will not be able to help in the support department in the early game. And we all know this is a snowball map. So Relics bringing them here has got a really important reason as to why that they're bringing them here. Gopi. A bit of a nice rotation there. Trinity dropping a lot of HP. Zappy doing a great job trying to zoom him out. Capricorn also just clearing the minions at the bottom side as much as possible. And you also got the rest of them in a fantastic position right now. Also going to see the shield quickly up. Oh, actually going for Peekaboo at level 4 instead of anything else. Now Sliderby dropping a lot of HP. Zappy going to go down first, but it seems like Lyric is the second target. Lyric will go down. Kopi with a nice Dwarf Toss will stay safe. But in terms of the minion count right now, it's 10 upon 40 up against 24. So Relics, they got a small window by Capricorn. Oh, we're going to see Misa charge into a Stormbolt. Capri's going to be safe for a little bit. But Sliderby respawning as Lyric, taking 50% damage. They could have gone for Capricorn, but they are not doing that. Still 10 skeleton lead here for myRevenge. They're one full level down in terms of EXP, but they have the lead in terms of this particular department. They're going for Tyrael again. Zace with the Misha charge. Sliderby missing the Drain Hope. And you also got Miss Finer pulling right back. They really need to play safe here. Oh, two-man stun by Misha charge. Where's the follow-up? Kopi not going to land the Stormbolt, unfortunately. A lot of nice soothing miss heal coming up from foe. Not Zach F is not going to be able to beat that in the early part of this. They just need one more skeleton. One more skeleton. Zappy gets it. Nice micro there. That means that the first Punisher will be in favor here for myRevenge. Not Zach F getting boxed out completely. Needs to pull back. Is he able to do that? No Misha charge. Zace is not able to save the teammate there. Malfurion will take the fall. And also the bear. Zappy doing a great job. We're going to see the team splitting back into their respective lanes to soak. The Punisher in the first phase is not so important in terms of pushing here because he does a lot of damage against the enemy but doesn't do much against the structures. So one or two members here is going to be good enough. Normally teams will use this window here to go for more of a mercenary camp approach, I would say. Mur taking way too much damage from the Punisher. I mean, it is the Punisher. It's there to punish. Not Zagav at the mid lane, soaking up the EXP here pretty well. Murden at the bottom. They also pick up the Siege Cam as usual, not going for the Bruiser Cam. May want to go and play an aggressive power play here. They go for the Siege Cam on the blue, on the left side of this map. They should be able to do this successfully with 3 to 4 targets. I think they have got a lot of resources here. Yep, they're going to get it. Peekaboo at level 4. Wow. Okay, not going for the extra heals there. Kopi with a nice Dwarf Toss will be fine. Now, talking about talent, let's go in depth about it. Raynor Standard, Revolution Overdrive built here with Focus Attack as well as Season Marksman. We also see Easy Prey, specifically for this map. You want to go for those mercenary camps. Aspect of the beast is also pretty important, per se. And the missile charge, we're going to hold that thought. We are going to see a bit of a nice build out again, but myRevenge is in his vicinity. I don't think they can contest this one. They're going to lose Misha. Zake's Misha just keeps dying. Standard Muradin. Standard Malfurion with Cleanse. Not going to go for Rampant Growth into the extra heals there. We got Zeratul going for First Aid as well as Focus Attack. Very, very good stuff. On the side of myRevenge, it looks very standard material here with Even in Death, looking for more burst potential. Tanky Leoric, Endless Fury, Focus Attack, Ferocious Healing. So this is the main reason why they want to keep Sonya up on Endless Fury, because of this Ferocious Healing. It just consumes 20 Fury, heals 10% every 10 seconds. So that's really important to keep Sonya up and counting. Iceland's again indicative of yet another machine gun Frostbolt build. With a Ring of Frost at level 10, you're looking at Icy Veins at level 13 as well as Northern Explosion at level 15. And a full-on phase shift build here for the Brightwing. This is going to be pretty important. Phase shield, 600 point shield is a lot. Now, oh, they're going to try and pull back. Mur is going to be okay. The Entangling Root is going to connect as well. Banana's getting thrown out by Brightwing. Zay's Manpad is on cooldown for a little bit. But the top lane, you can see that they have the Mercenaries pushing back, and also Entangler is connected on 2 targets. Zappy dropping a lot of HP now, having to pull back. Kopi's gonna be okay. Murph from the back line. Even in death means that Kopi is in a lot of trouble. He needs to Dwarf Toss right now. It is a second too slow. Slider by taking too much damage from Trinity. Right click style from Raynor. He does have Revolution Overdrive. That's gonna increase movement speed of the entire squadron right there. Kopi, Zace, pulling back. Slider by with some extra help from Foe. You're also going to see some stunts onto Jaina. Jaina takes the fall first, and Entangling Roots securing the takedown. Possibility of myRevenge. myRevenge goes down, but Kopi is way too low. Slatterbite is just trying to pick up some skeleton minions at the backline by himself, but it's taking too slow as well. Zappy swings by to help him. Kopi, Mur, Trinity, Zace, as well as Nutzak F. All 5 members of RNF, they're at this mid-shrine. They also have level 10, which means that they have those heroics. I don't think that myRevenge can contest this right now. They have to pull back and go for more of a lane soak strategy. Yep, they get level 10 right now. Leap on Sonya. Judgment, much of the Black King, Ring of Frost. There's a lot of engagement mechanic right here for myRevenge and the rest of the team. Gotta be very careful when it comes to that. Zappy's gonna be okay. Foe with the phase shift. And the Void Prison connected on 2 targets. They want to get Capricorn. They want to get the Jaina. There is no ice block right now. And much of the Black King is going to connect a little bit. Takes a bit of a right click, or rather right direction change from the Macho of the Black King because of the terrain structures right there. But the Punisher is going to jump back in as well. 1-for-1 exchange. Pretty worth it. I don't think they can do more than this. The Arcane is really burning the HP of those warriors that's just soaking the damage. 3-man stun Zappy with the nice shield at the end. Will be okay. Kopi wants to try and punish him a little bit more, but not going to do that. Level 10 against level 11. 7 takedown against 3. So it's about 9 minutes into this game, and this is where you wonder where was the judgment just now in a fight. Bling Hill's going to be pretty okay, but RNF, they do have the level lead, or rather EXP lead right now, not really level lead. And it's back to Mercenary Camps again. Rexar, this is where he really excels. He does so much more damage to Mercenary Camps, and Slatterbite, by the time he's actually all the way Wraith Walked here, he was already down to 50% HP. He does have Hardened Bones, but that's not going to be enough. Could be dead, actually, if he didn't have Hardened Bones. They pick up more Mercenary Camps. Zappy's at the mid trying to take care of those, I think it's Khosras, right? Yeah. Zace. You normally want to see Misha run in front of Rexar, even though they're trying to reposition themselves or you know, they're trying to go across the lane. So that's really important to note. But we don't see that coming from Zace, and I'm a little bit concerned because of that. Zace gonna solo the Bruiser camp right now. Mur and Trinity doing some damage against the structures here. They're gonna take down one tower. And myRevenge looking for some targets for a hunt. Bottom Shrine now gonna activate in just about 30 seconds. If they can score a takedown right now, myRevenge is in a great spot to contest this Shrine. If they cannot, then it's a big problem. Slider Bite is gonna be here just in time. Not Zagaf is also gonna be okay. Should have landed the Entangling Roots right there. I will see what's gonna happen right now. They all have the level 13 talent picked up on the side of Relics and Friends. Ice block up on Malfurion, as well as what looks like a wormhole for sure for Zeratul. You're looking at Giant Killer as well. A possible Void Prison right now. Not going to use that. Some cleave damage against those melee warriors. And a nice wormhole back out there, or rather blink by Mur. Zace, Misha is doing a great job zoning out the enemy. We see Blizzard coming out. We see Kopi landing the Thunderclap. We see Slider Bite going down, and the extra Ring of Frost connecting on 3 targets only. Not the best. It connects on 3 targets, but Tranquility is going to heal it up. There's not enough burst right now, and that's it. Tyrion in a lot of trouble. There goes also the Void Prison. Tyrion's going to go down first. We will see the Void Prison not being very effective, but full with the blink heal right click onto Mistfinder. Will be okay for a little bit. Looks like a second Punisher here for Relics and Friends. A level 13 talent here is just really important for the team as a whole. They've got Giant Killer, that's increased damage. They got Thunder Strike, which is 300% damage if it's 1 target, and Wildfire Bear. That's exactly where Rexar's damage starts to skyrocket because of Misha's small little burning rage on Misha. It's called Wildfire Bear, the talent. So level 13 now for myRevenge, and it will be imposing will. Icy Veins. Capricorn's barely beginning the onslaught into the late game here. I want to see Pixie Dust for sure, because that's the thing that's going to help Capricorn stay alive, and or rather Shield Dust. Yeah, it's going to be Shield Dust. And this will be Mystical Spear and Spell Shield. Mystical Spear allows Sonya to pull and close the gap, even if it doesn't connect on the target. So this will allow Sonya to use it to escape and all those stuff like that. So we may be looking at a possible Void Prison in just 20 seconds. Ring of Frost connecting. Kopi is in position. Punisher still alive somehow. And that's going to be a little bit more extra damage on to Sonya. Sonya taking too much of a beating. The Misfinder gets thrown to the moon. And that is one epic death animation. Kopi knocking onto the tower. Gonna get Raynor with the penetrating round, pushing the enemy behind, keeping them in place. Entangling Roots onto foe. The Brightwing. The tower goes down. Mur looking for some targets. Not going to find them. No opening right now for an engagement, but does have the Void Prison up. Tranquility also up on Malfurion. The top lane trait may not be really worth it, but this is actually a renewable kind of a fight here for the Fallen Shaman. You're looking at more of this melee, well, you could say cannon fodder is coming out. There we go. That's going to really waste ammunition here, so Trinity has to swing by to save the day. Like he always does, Raynor. So Siege Cam now going towards the RNF. And for myRevenge, they really need that level 16. But it's going to be very hard to soak the lanes. Mur wants to go in. Void Prison connects on 2 targets. The rest of the team members at the bottom lane. This is going to be a free frag. They want to pick it up. Sonya not able to run away with the Mystical Spear on the Ancient Spear because it got cancelled already. That's foe going down. Brightwing is gone. Sonya is gone. 3 men still alive, and that's the only 3 that's still remaining on the side of myRevenge. 2 men down already. This could be a bit of a disaster for them. They may lose a keep. So level 16 talent options here for RNF, Relics and Friends, will be very interesting stone skin up for Zeratul, making sure he stays alive. You're looking at Hardened Focus as well, which is really good. Reduce mana consumption and cooldown, I think. No, basically it is cooldown only. Okay, once he has got more than 80% HP, that's really important. Bullseye for some stun. You're also looking at the stone form. And for Rexa, Feign Death. This is important. He did not have the opportunity to use that in the last game, but here, I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to do that. So Shrine is activating in just about 2 seconds now. They need to go back, tap the well. They're kind of low in terms of mana. I think about 50%. And it's interesting that Rexar did not go for Hunter Gatherer, because that's really tricky sustain for Rexar. But with Flare, you can see that it's being put to good use. Great amount of vision that's being used at the counteract against the Peekaboo. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Peekaboo being used a little bit too far back out, just to scout if Zeratul is in the vicinity. Zace, Misha needs to pull back. Zappy with a very nice forward aggression, going for blood, and a jump in against Raynor. They want to blow Raynor up, and they do that successfully. Is it going to be enough? That's the question. We got the Hyperion already time past point. Kopi now with some extra heals on non-ZF. It is not going to be enough to take him down. The rest of myRevenge is just going in now to try and clear up the skeleton minions. But not ZF with the Drain Hope applying a little bit extra damage on himself there. It's going to be fine. He does not have Crushing Hope. It's going to be a Spell Shield. So Blood for Blood's objective here is to blow up a single target, and the target will be Raynor. The moment Raynor goes down, it's going to be game. There's no way they can win a fight after that. So they're looking for 20 seconds before Raynor respawns. Zaze with a bit of a nice zone out. But Misha is not doing enough damage. The lockdown's also not real. Mer, they're just poking, sustained damage. Brightwing cannot deal with this. Limited amount of heals from Brightwing. And the Punisher will go to myRevenge. So far, very close game. In terms of level lead, I know it does not seem that way, but for Relics and Friends, if they start losing fights like that, it will be a problem. So the synergy from myRevenge is really good. They were able to jump directly on top of Raynor, take him out 100%. It did not use, he did not have Give Me More, and he also did not have the activation function for that. On Fight or Flight at level 7, they went for Revolution Overdrive. Plus, you have a Malfurion. He is anything but an anti-burst. He's the best sustained healer, but he really is bad at anti-burst. So Raynor's position has to be so good. You need to put, if you need to put a Void Prison on Raynor, you need to put a Void Prison on Raynor to keep him up and alive. You need to try and take down Capricorn while the Void Prison is up or something like that. It is a pretty desperate move, but Rexar is not able to provide a kind of crowd control. The counteract against such a play from myRevenge. That wombo combo, just too strong. So we got Kopi with a nice dwarf toss pulling back out. Mercenary Camp going towards myRevenge again. All three lanes has got a Mercenary Camp of their own. So they're applying some good lane pressure there. Misha again going down. Yet another Blizzard being used by Capricorn. And the Frostbolt onto Kopi as well. You can see that Mer has to defend the top lane. And Sliderby is pushing the mid lane as well. They want to make sure that they trade this momentum here for something. And the jump onto Rexar. Not the best Ring of Frost, but Kopi is going to be okay. The Feint Death is going to keep Rexar alive for a little bit. Misha respawns right now. They don't have the combo. But where is the Zeratul? Nowhere close. Revolution Overdrive being used as well. Wraith Walk by Leoric. They want to jump in onto the Tyrael. The Tyrael is now in a lot of trouble. Zappy with Eldrin's Might maybe run away. Hyperion again, minimal damage. Here comes Mer. Maybe an aggressive Void Prison just to try and make sure that the team repostures a little bit better. Yes, a Void Prison connects on 2 targets. 3 men behind. Foe may not be able to save the teammates here. It's Sonya, it's Leoric. They're kind of tanky, but it will not be enough. Much of the Black King will be used by Sliderby. He's going to try and buy some more time. Walking in opposite direction as well. Sliderby is going to take the fall here. Definitely will go down. Level 20 against 18. Storm Talents up for RNF already. It's a Rewind up on Zeratul. As well as Storm Shield, Bolt of the Storm, another Rewind up on Muradin. Last but not least, we're going to see Unleash the Balls getting buffed by Kill Command, which means that those Huffers, they root you right now. There's no way you can run away from Rexar anymore. They need the level 20. They had a pretty good fight, but the burst on Rexar was just not a good choice. He kind of allowed that to happen in the last game because he did not have Feint Death, but now he has. Shrines not getting activated yet, so this is really good for myRevenge because they have more time to soak the lanes. The bottom part of this will give them about another quarter of a level. Some pause going out by Miss Finer, probably a strategy discussion somehow. But realistically speaking, the combo there in the Shrine worked out really well for myRevenge. If they can pull it off again, it will be a top lane aggression. It will be a keep on top, on the top lane going down. And the game will probably end there for myRevenge. So they just need to make sure they win the next fight. They get level 20, they win the fight, they go in, they pick off Raynor. There is no way Raynor can run away. If the lockdown is absolutely 100% with the root on the Ring of Frost connecting with Judgment and Leap, even if Raynor has Bolt of the Storm, there is no way he can stay safe. The only way he can get out of trouble is if Judgment is being used and he bolts before Judgment connects, then everything else becomes a whiff. However, there is the Brightwing factor. If Polymorph goes down on Raynor, the blow-up attempt will still be successful. So a bit of an extended pause right now. I think the teams are having a bit of a technical difficulty. They want to check if the computer timing is correct, just so that they are not disconnected. And while we're all at the Cyber Cafe right now, so just want to make sure that there's no problem or trouble. So we'll see what we need to do to get this continued. But meanwhile, more on the theory craft, Zeratul can really spoil the party. He has got Void Prison, so it's really a very execution reliant situation here for both sides. Muradin's not really good in this setting, unfortunately. Muradin is only good to shut down Sonya, but he probably needs to run from Sonya. 3 warriors is something that we haven't seen in a real long time in SG specifically, because the last time we played any real competition, there is no triple warrior strategies developed yet. So once we get this resolved, we will continue this game right now. I do apologize for the pause, but I actually appreciate a pause because I can take a little bit of a break. By the way, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I am Babel. I've been SEA caster forever, and I just came back from the Americas Championship. Was really fortunate to be there. So if you like the work that I'm doing here, I would really appreciate it if you give me a like on my Facebook page or a follow on my Twitter, and they're all Babelcast, by the way. So twitter.com/Babelcast or facebook.com/Babelcast. All right, we changed the screen to talk about the draft a little bit. And we'll see how long this is going to take. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm really enjoying this break. I'm drinking water. I'm taking a bit of a chill peel. But guys, if you have any feedback on the cast, please drop in the chat. We really appreciate it because a constructive feedback will help me improve as a caster. I really want to slow down even more. But when I'm solo casting, I got a problem here, and that problem is that when I cast in NA, I have a co-caster, and a co-caster kind of slows my pace down a little bit. I inject a lot of hype into the guy. He slows me down. It's like a good trait there. But here, when I'm doing solo casting by myself in SEA, Southeast Asia, in case you're wondering what is SEA, there is nobody to regulate the speed of my speech. So it's going to be pretty hard to keep listening to yourself and to try and slow down. Excuse me. Hopefully I will train myself to regulate that part. I am very happy to have your support, so thank you everyone. I'm getting an update, by the way. Oh, okay. So the confirmation of the problem is that the Cyber Cafe's PC timed out. We want to make sure that we resolve it and extend the amount. Okay, seems like we're ready to continue the game. Let's go back into the game itself. We're going to do a countdown. It's the final countdown. Okay. So, back to reality, boys. We've got the top shrine coming out. And everyone on myRevenge should respawn. They need to get the 4. Actually, if they get a 40, they're going to get level 20. So, Zappy doing a good job here. The fact that it's 40 skeleton minion means that it's not so soon. If they have to work with a Punisher, they would rather that than commit into an unfavorable position where they don't have those Storm Talents. So, want to see what is the play here. Relics has to invest resources, or rather, heroes, to take the shrine on top. They're taking a really long time. They're going to clear this wave. It'll be level 20. Yes, Brightwing can actually go back up there very, very fast. So I'm not worried about that. They are now level 20. It's 28 against 0. Peekaboo is going to spot a bit of a bottom side aggression. Myrrh gets spotted out there quickly by Peekaboo. That's a really good range on Peekaboo, by the way. And Foe is also, you know, trying to heal up the teammates a little bit. Zappy going in. They want to blow up the Rainer, but Rainer's position is so far so safe. Look at that. Making sure he's not out of position. Trying to make sure that he right-clicks down the Warriors first. Zeratul with some pokes in the back line. Zappy dropping down to 50% HP, and this is where the fight's gonna happen. There goes the lip onto Rainer. Where is the backline? Judgment is not gonna happen. The Void Prison there, but Malfurion goes down. There is no more heals for Relics and Friends, but the targets on myRevenge, they're also very low. And we got Jaina gone already now. myRevenge dropping a lot of HP. Judgment against Trinity Zappy with the blood for blood, but he still has got the adrenaline rush. He has got even in depth as well. Maybe Trinity is going to be able to survive this. No, he will not. He will still go down at the end. Slider Bite now. 1 against 3. There is no way. Maybe it's 3.5 with Misha, but Slider Bite trying to save the day here. And it seems like the Punisher will go towards RNF. 3 for 2 exchange. Great Void Prison. Like I said, this is very execution reliant. So the moment you see the March of the Black King with the leap going down, there was a lack of stack of abilities on Rainer. Judgment was being used, however, it was just not good enough because Void Prison, like I said before the pause, it's very, very important to have the Void Prison cancel out Judgment. It is going to buy a lot of time for Rainer. It keeps him safe and everything else. So, and they actually managed to kill the Brightwing here. That's a big problem because that means that the rest of myRevenge, even if they're out in just 10 seconds, they don't have Brightwing, they don't have heals. It's a big mistake on Foe's part. Capricorn, no heals, will go down. Jaina's gone. Another 60 seconds. The cycle of death is real. Foe calls GG. Big mistake right there. But the Punisher is already at the core. And myRevenge getting more stuns onto him. Zappy in a little bit of trouble. There goes much of the Black King. Maybe able to do something. Zay's now going down. Or rather, that is Misha. Kopi going down as well. But Sonya's gone. They don't have enough damage. Judgment onto Myrrh. They're all calling GG. And it seems like the core will go down. RNF goes on to the grand finals. And myRevenge, after having the momentum broken there by the pause, they just couldn't win that fight there. So we got a replay ready all the way from the last big fight at the shrines. And we're going to see the fight at the shrine, not going to see the fight here. If you look at the stats, the hero damage is about 55,000 on Rainer. I think that that's a really good job on his part by Trinity. The replay is ready, so let's go into that. So look at this. This is a perfect engagement by myRevenge. 2 of the most squishy targets. They want to try and pick off not Zagaf. myRevenge does that successfully. You have the lockdown. Unfortunately, the Ring of Frost was a tad too slow. Trinity pulls back already. And you have myRevenge with a bit of extra heals from Foe. But it is just not enough. Zappy sacrificing himself just to clear out the Rainer there. It was 1 for 1 until this moment where it became 2 for 2. And Slider Bite should not be there. He should not be there. He was trying to take down those skeleton minions, but unfortunately it is not going to be enough. And this is exactly where the whole thing just starts to fall apart. You have Foe dropping almost immediately, actually. And Myrrh, not in a huge problem there. Punisher going down. The stun on Jaina is real. And yeah, without a healer, there's no way they can win this fight. That is the problem there. I feel that it is just so close because the Ring of Frost just a second earlier would have been perfect. Would have been so good. Probably the combo just needs some extra work on by myRevenge. But still, they're not out of the competition. They will now drop to the lower bracket to play in a best of one against, I think, Lala's Land, I do believe. We'll bring out the brackets in a bit. I'd like to point out, though, that in terms of support, Brightwing 51,000, Malfurion 55, so it's not too far off. And it is going to be myRevenge up against Lala's Land, I believe. So we'll get confirmation of that in just a bit. Actually, it's Lala's Lands versus Power of Belief. And we'll get that sorted out in a while. But we've got more games. The tournament's not done yet, so do sit tight, stay tuned. This is Babel. So this is where you can see the Blast Shield, Condemn, Telstra. It's a huge choke point. Trinity there with the right click, kiting against Vendetta, against the Trophy, primarily against Vendetta. They want to get Vendetta down as much as possible.